Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to the latest channel update for the only EA you will ever need. Okay, so picture on screen at the moment, all the talk is Zelensky and Trump meeting on Friday for this mineral deal, which is going to be affecting the markets, no doubt. The EA, the expert advisor that we're using, is continuing to make money day in, day out, and I'll go through the stats a little bit later. I thought I'd just shake things up a little bit in this video. And with this automated trading, the way we actually do this, it's all powered by the settings that we put into where we want trades to execute, where we want them to come into the market and then to close out of the market. And I'm going to show you how you can use this expert advisor. If you're into prop trading, proprietary trading, you've probably heard about it. If you're a newbie trader, an intermediate trader, some of you might even tried, and you'll know that it's very, very difficult to pass a prop firm because the obstacles are there. So what they're looking for is probably the top 2% of traders who can get into a proprietary or a prop trading account, open up, pays your money, and what basically happens is about 90% of people fail, probably a little bit more than that actually. And the parameters of what the prop firm set, so it's like normally it's a 5% drawdown. You're not allowed to exceed a 5% drawdown. You've got certain amounts what you can lose at any one time. Some accounts won't allow you weekend trading. You have to close out on a Friday and then go back on a Monday. So if you've got a carry or you've got trades in the market which are underwater on Friday, you've just got to take the hit. Now they are sort of developing on this a little bit, where they'll allow you, if you at the start of the challenge pay a little bit more money, that you can actually have weekend trading. So you can go overnight, and you can also have weekend trading as well. Okay, I lost my chain of thought there. Okay, so proprietary trading is very, very difficult. The reason that is difficult because they want you to lose money. At the end of the day, the prop firms want your money, but they don't really want you to pass the challenge. And if you do pass the challenge, then you go from a demo feed to a live feed, and often that catches people out as well. So I'm going to show you in this video how we can actually pass a prop firm with an automated trading platform, i.e. the one which I've got, and it is possible. It takes a little bit longer because you've got to stay under that 5% drawdown at any one time, which is quite difficult. But if you set the parameters right and set the settings right, then it is definitely possible to do this. So normally a prop challenge, you're looking around about sort of a month, 30 days, 40 days challenge. Some people can do it quicker than that. Some people, they might be able to do that. But most normal people, if you're going to take your time with a prop challenge, then you don't want to be too far underwater. So what I'll do, first of all, in this first part of the video, I'll show you the EA, the normal EA. This is the grindy one, which just does every single day. Just makes a profit and just puts profit overnight into your account. You wake up in the morning, you've got a profit. You go to bed at night and you've made a little bit more profit. This thing just runs 24/5, Monday to Friday. Switches off for the weekend because the Forex markets are closed. But I'll also show you the other settings which I trade for the prop firms, and it's very, very good. And I've passed challenges. And once you actually get through a challenge, that's the most difficult part. Some prop firms have 2-part challenges, some have 1, most of them have 2. So if you're going to go on to something like FTMO, then you'll have a 2-step challenge where you have to go through. One of the disadvantages as well with prop firms is you get lower leverage. The best you're probably going to get is 100-to-1 leverage. If you don't know what leverage is, just Google it and it'll explain it. Most of the Radex Markets which I use is based out in Mauritius, and they have a 500-to-1 ratio on the leverage, which is so much nicer and so much easier to trade. And you're not looking over your shoulder all the time if you trade or if you're running out of margin, that kind of thing. But it is possible to pass FTMO. I've done it. You can pass fibers, you can pass get funded now. All those type of traders, what's the other one? I can't remember the names. There's so many different prop firms out there, but the big ones it's possible to get through. So I'll show you. First of all, I'll show you the normal EA, and then I'll show you the proprietary trading one. Okay, guys. So this is the normal EA which we use on a daily basis. For those of you joining us the first time, you've not seen any of the previous videos, please like and subscribe these videos as well, because it obviously gives me a bit more incentive the more people are following this to do the videos and just to keep you updated. So yeah, so this started with $10,000 on the, I think it was about the 13th of August 2023. Today's date is the 26th of February 2025. So this thing's been going 18 months plus. By the time it gets to March the 10th, 11th, that area, then we're looking at nearly 19 months of data, and it's live data. So this is really good, because I've never ever had to put a manual trade on. This is all completely AI automated trading. This thing just trades like a train. It really does. And the good thing about it is you don't have to do anything with it. You just literally set it going and off it goes, and it just makes you profit day in, day out. So please check back to the first video when I did this. It was a couple of weeks ago onto this channel, and you'll see that where we were and where we are now. So the balance today, as I talk now live, is 38,501.46 cents. That's US dollars. And the equity is 38,301, and that's obviously moving around. The carry at the moment is open trades is 200, so that's less than well, it's about 0.75%, which is tiny. Now the question is, I often get asked, is why don't I use this for a prop challenge? Well, first of all, it does occasionally go over 5%. If you get a big move in the market, then you will have a bit more of an open carry, but it does come back. But with the parameters, what you get on a prop firm, if you go over the 5%, as soon as you do, that's it. The challenge end is you get an email, thank you very much, and have a look at your analytics, please pay again, and off you go. So you know, it's a bit, it's horrible. You know, I've done it. I've failed challenges. So one of the challenges for me personally was to find a way not have to manual trade, but still get through the prop challenges. So obviously looking at this, I mean, this trades 3 different Forex pairs and gold. The gold parameters are very, very liberal. As you can see at the moment, gold is at a little bit of a dip down from yesterday. We were talking highs yesterday of around about 2,000. Well, if we go this week, a couple of days ago, we were talking all-time highs, 2,958 area, that kind of thing. Now we're down to 2,913, and yesterday afternoon it came down to 2,884. So it has gone back up a little bit. So you do get these moves on gold. You get a bit of profit taking, bit of news out, that kind of thing. But the great thing about this is it just laps it up. It just takes it all on board and off it goes. So you can see at the moment, this is the dollar's gained a little bit against the Canadian dollar. We're back up to 143.5 now. Aussie dollar come off a little bit, as the pound. Pound is hanging around the 126.500 area. So that's a sentiment level at the moment. So yeah, everything at the moment, as you can see, the carry is now 212. It bounces around. Yesterday at one point it was down to, I think it was about $60 or something like that, the carry. So, but you do need that carry, because obviously you need the market to push out and then to come back. So that kind of thing. And every time the market moves, this thing just makes a profit for you. So looking at this on a custom period, if we go from the beginning of this month till today's date, you can see that it's done $3,003 based on, so we're talking really round about sort of, right, started the month with around about 35,500, and the profit this month, no deposits, no withdrawals, is $3,003. Like I say, this is on complete autopilot. The great thing about it is you never have to actually manual trade. You just put it on an MT4 chart and that is it. Okay, so what I tend to do is I run this 24/7. So I run it on a VPS, a virtual private server. And again, if you want questions and stuff about that, I can help you out and point you in the right direction for that. And that's it. And then it just runs on its own. And like I say, in nearly 18 and a half months, not one single trade has gone on with me actually having to manual trade. So if you want to be part of this, you can do. And I've said it in every video, you can contact me below. There's an email address there that will get through to my desktop, which you are looking at on screen. and I can talk to you and I can show you how to use this EA. It's not expensive, not at all. And also as well, we run a copy trade service as well, so you can hook up to what we call a percentage allocated MAM system. And what that does is you hook up your account, you sign an LPOA, and then this account will trade your account, and you can take the same trades as exactly what this makes onto your account, and all the profits are yours. It's as simple as that. You pay 20% profits only on whatever you make. It's as simple as that. And the broker which we use is Radex Markets. They take care of all that. So it's entirely up to you how you want to play that, if you wanted that or if you just want a standalone version. Okay, so that's that. So now let me show you the version which I use for passing the prop challenges. Okay, so welcome to the kind of test station of where we take the settings which we've got on the expert advisor, and we kind of sort of like, it's like a test track. Just want to point out the account which you're looking at the moment, it's not a live account like what you have been looking at. This is a demo account, and we use demo accounts. I say we because obviously I work from home, but the guy I actually work with as well works remotely from home as well, and he's based the other side of the country. But essentially we work together, and we take the settings on an expert advisor. We look at what controls it, what we want it to do, and it takes literally months and months and months to perfect something. And this is what we use for passing the prop challenges. Now what we do is we trade the gold market, and this account which we've got here started off with $10,000. It's now at $13,783. So what we do with this is we set it live, and you can see today I switched it on, and I turn this off pretty much as and when I get 1% per day. So with prop challenges, normally you have to get 10% to get through the challenge, and then what happens is that's stage one. Then you're given a 5, sometimes it depends which company you use, sometimes it's another 5% to get to, but it's just obstacles in the way which they want you to fall over so you can lose the challenge. With this, it's pretty easy to pass. Well, I wouldn't say easy, that's probably the wrong word. It's less challenging, shall we say, to pass using these parameters. And any prop challenge, I'm not going to lie to you, can be quite stressful, because obviously you've got that magic point there, that 5%. If you start creeping up to that 5%, then it's squeaky bum time, because what you're looking at then is it going to hit the 5%? If it hits the 5%, that's it, it's all done, you're all over, and you've got to pay your money and do it again. So what we tend to do with this is just go slow and steady, and I mean really slow and steady. I mean, at the moment it's done today $129.80, and we've got a carry at the moment of $24. So yeah, we're well ahead. We're probably about, I don't know, 0.90%. So we're only a little bit off 1%. And the thing about this is, a lot of people get greedy in trading. If you get 1%, switch it off. You only need 10 days of 1%, and you're through the challenge. So there's no point in sort of pushing things. Just take it easy, get through the challenge, and then once you're through the challenge, you've still got, a lot of people don't realise that when you get through a prop challenge, the same parameters which you've got on the evaluation stage, i.e. the challenge stage, like staying under 5%, and you're only allowed to lose certain amounts every single day, they're still in play. So even if you pass your prop challenge, you've still got to, you can't just go out there and spank the granny out of it and put some massive lot trade sizes on. You've still got to manage it, and carefully manage it as well. If you still want to hit your profits, your 80 or 90% of whatever profit you make, you've still got to stay in those parameters, and this kind of stays in those parameters. So like I say, once this gets to about what we're talking 137, and it's at 129, I'll just turn it off, because it's no need to be doing anything with it. And like I say, it works on the same principles, but different lot sizes, and also we're looking at different where the trades execute, where they come into the market, where they get out. and this is kind of designed just simply for doing this. So keep the open carry as low as possible. Remember, you've got 5 or 10%, depending on which company you're with, to play with. I mean, on this one, what we're talking here, we're looking at a 10 grand challenge. So we're looking at 10,000 times by 5%. So we're looking at 500 quid for a maximum drawdown on a 10 grand account. As you can see at the moment, it's only 20 odd. I call it quid. It's obviously dollars. This counts dollars. But I've got a maximum of 500. Now the other thing is as well with this EA, you can set what your maximum loss will be. So obviously, if you wanted it to be 5%, you could put it at say 4.7%. Worst case scenario, it just turns itself off. You take a hit, but you don't lose your account. So you can actually do that as well. So I'm quite pleased with that. And like I say, getting through these prop challenges, you can use this on different companies. You can hook up to a trade copy system if you want to, and you could do it on a number of different accounts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually set a prop challenge live, and I'm going to show you how I do with it and put my money where my mouth is. So we'll get a 100 grand account going, and hopefully we'll pass, and we'll use this same software. So not only will you be watching the normal EA, which is the grindy one, which just, if you've got £1 million in there and it makes 5%, that's 50 grand every month. Not many people have got £1 million to play out and have a go at Forex trading, but you get the principle. But with this one, with the prop challenges, slightly different. I think we'll just mix it up a little bit and see how we get on. All right, guys, so please like and subscribe to the channel. It's always good to get interaction. Put some comments in there. You might, you might like what I'm saying. You might hate what I'm saying. But yeah, let me know either way. All right, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. A little bit longer than what we normally do. But I'll keep you updated on everything else and as we go along. So speak to you soon.